Hey guys, welcome back. Jordan here with the Nutty Gnome Homestead. It is the middle of June 2024 and it is hot out here today. Guys, I believe we've got triple digit heat index for sure. So right now all of our animals are going through water like crazy. Our plants are thirsty, our animals are thirsty, the ground is parched. So this is a stark contrast to what it was last month when we had nearly 10 inches of rain. So what we're going to do today is we're going to build a automatic waterer for our chickens. Right now, our chickens and rabbits are going through somewhere around 30 gallons of water a day. Everybody should be conserving water, so we're going to do our part and to build an automatic waterer for our chickens. I'm going to bring you guys in and show you what we're going to be dealing with today. This is one of our current automatic chicken waterers. It's a 5-gallon food grade bucket with these horizontal chicken water nipples around the base of it. They're up about an inch from the bottom. The chickens, they go up there. There's this little stainless steel nipple. They push it down and it dribbles water out, and the chickens go ahead and use it. This will last our chickens a couple of days without having to refill it. Put a cap full of apple cider vinegar in each one of the 5-gallon buckets, and make sure you don't get any of the pink slime or algae or anything growing in there. But these things are super simple to build. They last several years, especially if you keep them out of the sun. If you keep them in the sun, they'll last about 2 years in our experience. So, and the nice thing, these nipples are reusable. When the plastic degrades, you can unscrew these and put them in your next bucket. So I'm going to bring you guys over here and show you the tools we're going to be using. Okay guys, so we have a drill with an 11/32 bit. We got our chicken nipples. Make your own chicken waterers, guys. I prefer the horizontal ones over the vertical ones. They tend not to leak near as bad. The vertical ones tend to leak eventually, so I like to use the horizontal ones the best. Something to measure and mark out your holes with. A pen, a little bit of Teflon tape, not required, but I like to over-engineer everything. And we have a food grade 5-gallon bucket. So this is one that we've repurposed from something else. It's going to be a chicken waterer now. Alright, so we got our bucket set up on our makeshift workbench. It's too hot to be working inside the barn today, so this is going to have to do. Now what I'm going to do is, for measuring, since I've already done this once or twice, they don't have to be perfect, just got to get close. I'm going to come around and I'm going to measure where every one of these chicken nipples falls on this bucket. You can put a tape measure on there and get them all nice and even all the way around. I used to do that. I don't care how it looks anymore, guys, so long as it's functional. Now what we're going to do is we're going to set our ruler here to an inch. And we're going to go around and we're going to mark 1 inch from the bottom all the way around. Now I do like to account for this little lip here. It's about 1/8 of an inch or so. So we're going to go ahead and make this 1 inch and 1/8 from the bottom. Come around. We're just going to cross all of our marks. Guys, this is a project that's super easy. Folks that don't have any building or construction skills or aren't very handy, even they can do it. My daughter helped me build the last one. Now we're just going to take our drill and we're going to drill these holes. So now that we have all these holes drilled, I always take a knife and clean up the holes. I want to make sure there's no leftover plastic in it, no burrs. If you have a deburring tool, you can use it. I've got one. It's in the barn. It's too hot. I don't feel like going back to get it right now. We're just gonna make sure there's no burrs on any of these. Okay. Now that that's done, let me show you guys these. These are the horizontal chicken nipples, and I'll leave a link to these down below. These are the ones we like to use. So go ahead, pick you up some of these. Every now and then the local farm stores will have these. I order mine online because they're a lot more consistently in stock. So this package just so happens to come with a nice little driver to put them in with a drill. And this is what they look like. They've got a threaded end here, and there's a little tiny cup underneath that stainless steel nipple on the inside. And as the chicken pecks at that little stainless steel nipple is whenever it leaks out the water. So now you can just screw these in. It's not going to hurt anything. They might leak a little bit of water, but like I said, we're trying to conserve water here. So we're going to put a little bit of this Teflon tape on. These things aren't very big. Don't have much room to work with. But about 2 wraps of Teflon tape. And you want to make sure that the end on the inside is not covered with tape. This can impede the water flow. So if you get any tape on there, be sure to pull it to the side. Okay. And then, guys, this is real simple. You got to remember the bucket's upside down. So you want the cup facing towards you. We're going to just put these in here and we're going to screw them in. You can do this by hand. You can use a wrench. Since they gave us this handy little driver, we're going to use it. Like I said, you want to make sure that the cup, the end is facing you. So I'm going to get the rest of these taped up and we're going to get them put in. Okay guys, that literally took me about 5 minutes to make. I've got one more over here I didn't drive in yet. Alright, that took about 5 minutes total to make. And I know from past experience, these things are going to last me several years. It's going to be nice to have this out there for the chickens. And it's actually going to save us a lot of water, guys. So there you have it. That took us a whole 5 minutes to make this 5-gallon duck water or chicken water. We're not going to have our ducks get into the open waters and make them all dirty and muddy mess. The chickens aren't going to knock these over, especially when they're full. Like I said, we put a cap full of organic apple cider vinegar into each one of these. They last us several days, guys. We save so much water using it this way. The chickens do get enough whenever they poke on these little stainless steel nipples. Water does drip out for them. They get something to drink. Guys, I think this whole thing cost us less than 10 bucks to make, including the price of the bucket and the price of the nipples. So if you guys have any questions or comments about building an automatic waterer, please feel free to let us know. Leave a message down below or contact us over on Nutty Gnome Homestead on Facebook. Guys, it's everybody's job to help conserve water. And actually, we're starting to get a little bit of a sprinkle of rain, so hopefully it'll cool off a little bit. Well, I appreciate you guys coming along. If you haven't already, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe. If you like this kind of content, if you have any suggestions for future videos, please let us know. Till next time, get out there and make an automatic chicken waterer, guys. Super simple, and very efficient. We'll see you guys later.